Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we are exploring SOFI in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2025, and now we are here to offer you a more in-depth analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to remain informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and comprehensive analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has identified SOFI as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 2.12. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 8.5%. This results in an average return of 0.65% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 22.59% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from 0.481% to 40.86%. In a longer-term view, our analysis over 12 months points to a projected change of 62.62%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 24.9% and 140.36% over the next year. This would translate to a future price estimated to fall between $18.02 and $34.68. Our latest daily update for SOFI includes the headline, Red Day on Tuesday for SOFI. The SOFI stock price fell by 3.15% on the last day, Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2025, from $14.90 to $14.43. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.92%, with a day low at $14.24 and a day high of $14.94. The price has experienced ups and downs during this period, resulting in a 5.64% gain over the last 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 6 million shares, despite the falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 71 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.02 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands 21.66%, or $3.99, below the 52-week high, and 48.94%, or $13.83, below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SOFI Technologies has been making headlines recently, particularly with the significant developments anticipated from its upcoming growth initiatives. As of June 17, 2025, SOFI's stock has more than doubled over the past year, showcasing its strong performance despite market volatility. This momentum suggests robust investor confidence, which could further elevate the stock price in the short term. One major catalyst is SOFI's B2B financial services arm, Galileo, which is positioning itself as a crucial player within the expanding embedded finance market. This shift not only enhances SOFI's revenue by integrating banking capabilities into various platforms, but also signals strong long-term growth potential. Additionally, the introduction of new financial products, like a checking and savings account featuring up to 4% annual percentage yield and bonuses for direct deposits, could drive user acquisition and retention. The competitive rates and appealing incentives may attract a broader customer base, further promoting SOFI's growth trajectory. Moreover, the announcement regarding monthly distributions for their enhanced yield exchange-traded fund at a 12% rate may attract investors seeking income-generating assets, potentially increasing overall investor interest in SOFI. In summary, with its impressive stock performance, strong growth indicators from Galileo, and new financial offerings, SOFI Technologies is poised for short-term gains while laying the groundwork for substantial long-term growth. These factors collectively enhance the attractiveness of SOFI stock among investors looking for both immediate and sustained value. Analyst Ratings. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SOFI an overweight grade with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup gave SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley gave SOFI an underweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SOFI stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts have given the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SOFI. The SOFI stock currently indicates a sell signal based on the short-term moving average. However, a buy signal is present from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive forecast. Should the stock gain further, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately 14.55 cents. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average near 13.59 cents. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will produce a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was noted from a pivot top point on Wednesday, June 11, 2025, with the stock having decreased by 4.18%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased as prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots have generated a sell signal 5 days ago. Bollinger Bands signaled a buy 2 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 4 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 40 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 37 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we can observe the following. The short moving average indicated a buy signal 13 days ago. The long-term moving average displayed a sell signal 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages produced a buy signal 9 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop-loss levels for SOFI. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's price from accumulated volume at $13.67 and $13.27. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this context, SOFI has support just below today's price at $13.67. If this level is violated, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $13.27 and $12.51. This stock typically experiences moderate movements throughout the day, and with a healthy trading volume, the risk is regarded as medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 70 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 4.92%. In the last week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 4.61%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SOFI, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is relatively normal and is typically observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOFI is at $14.90. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOFI faces its first support level at $13.67. If this support level remains intact, it could provide a favorable entry point with the expectation of a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources indicates a sell recommendation. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 5th of June, 2025, Yesel Magdalena executed an insider sale of 87,140 shares of common stock. On the 10th of June, 2025, Yesel Magdalena conducted another insider sale of 87,140 shares of common stock. On the 10th of June, 2025, Yesel Magdalena also executed an insider purchase of 18,388 shares of restricted stock units. On the 10th of June, 2025, Gary Meltzer conducted an insider purchase of 18,388 shares of restricted stock units. On the 9th of June, 2025, Gary Meltzer executed an insider purchase of 5,149 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider activity is positively skewed with a ratio of 18.273. Overall, insiders have purchased 8,421,732 shares, while selling 5,798,666 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $13.84, representing a decline of 4.12%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, combined with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable likelihood for SOFI stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 18th of June, we anticipate SOFI to open higher by approximately 10.7 cents, starting at $14.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.